Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. I live in Southern California in the Inland Empire with my family. We kick it old school style on this channel. I do not edit, so grab your pen and pad and take some notes. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to my regular subscribers and welcome if you're new. I am almost at 2,600. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me. I do appreciate that. This is episode number 79, I believe. I'm glancing over here because I do have notes. If you hear any noise, I have a couple of fans going. Here in Southern California, it is hotter than hot, and it has been for the past couple of weeks. So we're leading into the 4th of July weekend, so I hope everyone stays safe and hydrated. Okay, this episode is kind of a mix of things. I have to admit, it's mostly crochet. I don't think I have any knit, but that's okay. I'm a crocheter who knits a bit. I want to start with when I did the summer Yarny YouTube hop hosted by Kimthecraftynomad. It's been so much fun. I wrote in my description box, and please always read my description box because if I make a mistake, that's where I'll correct it. And I do leave links in my description box. And sometimes, like in my Yarny YouTube hop video, the summer edition, I ask if anyone was interested in winning I call it a hodgepodge market bag because I literally used 3 different designers' tutorials to put this together, and I will leave those links below. I love the way it came out. I added the beads and the drawstring myself. So I offered this up as a prize. A couple of people have commented already and said that they were interested in winning the market bag. You still have time. I am not going to pick a winner until next week. So if you're interested, you need to comment on the summer Yarny YouTube hop video, not this one, okay? The summer Yarny YouTube hop video, and I will choose a winner and I will announce that. So this is super cute. I love the way it's made. You can get the details on it in my Summer Yarny YouTube hop, but I just wanted to remind you that this is up for grabs if you are interested. Okay? So with this particular podcast, I wanted to talk about old school style. That's pretty much me in a nutshell. I do like new things. I do try new things, but I love to kick it old school style. Sometimes there's just no replacement for those older tutorials on YouTube. When you find that perfect hat that you like to make and you need to make another one, or you need to gift somebody something, you go back to what you know and to what you feel comfortable with. At least I do. I do try new things. I have tried knitting new things. I've tried crocheting new things. But sometimes up here, I just don't want to think about it. I just want to do it. So I go to what I know and to what is comfortable. So about a week ago on Doycreations, Jeanette, also known as Soraya, I was watching one of her videos and she was talking about making hats and scarves for the homeless. And one of her subscribers, I don't think she has a channel, her name is Carla. She was the one saying that's what she was going to do. And of course, Jeanette said, how can we help? And as soon as I heard that, I was on board because I love to make beanies. I love to make scarves. Before I even started making beanies, I made scarves all the time. So I asked her, how do I get in touch with the person? Where do I send everything? And so forth, etc. So if you are interested in this, then I will connect you with Doycreations, and then she can give you the information, because all of this isn't due until the fall. So right away I thought, okay, this is great. I'm going for my old school nostalgia. So the first thing I did was I grabbed my old school Susan Bates K hook. This was the very first hook that I used before I started using Clover, before I started using Tulip. This was it. It's always a K hook, and it always needs to be Susan Bates. I love the tip of the Susan Bates hook. That's just me. That's what I'm comfortable crocheting with. So this has seen a lot of yarn. So I grabbed my Susan Bates hook, and then I did a deep stash dive. One of my favorite yarns that I used to use back in the day was Vanna White, and I absolutely love her yarn, and I have a lot of it in my stash. If you know me, I am not a yarn snob at all. I had somebody tell me that recently too, and I thought, no, I'm not. I'm not a yarn snob. When I'm in my craft room and I do my videos in there, I'm finally back in my open space that I like to do my videos in. This is part of my dining room area, and my craft room is right there where you see the double doors closed. I'm standing in front of a bookcase full of big box yarn, acrylic yarn. Now I do have a lot of hand-dyed yarn, not a lot, but enough, and I enjoy hand-dyed yarn. I so respect the process, the time that it takes to do it. It's worth every penny. If you can catch it on sale, that's great. So I do enjoy my hand-dyed yarn, and I do have some, but predominantly I have acrylic yarn, and I enjoy making things with it. So of course I keep everything in a project bag. This happens to be a Five Below bag. If you haven't been in that store, please go. It's so much fun. And she needs hats and scarves, mostly for adults. So I was scrolling around through older videos, and I came across BagODay, the Queen of Crochet. I came across one of her hats. She has many. But I wanted something that was easy to use, easy to do, and I could just, churn them out. I am also going to make hats on Pinky J. That is my knitting machine that was so kindly gifted to me. You know who you are. But I did want to make some by hand. So the hat pattern that I'm using is by BagODay Crochet, and it's called the Easy Crochet Beanie, and it's tutorial number 686, and I will leave that in the description box below. I use a K-hook to make 99.9% of my hats because I am a very tight crocheter, I am a very tight knitter, and I can't use an I or an H. Sometimes I can get away with a J, but this is predominantly, I'm a K-hook girl. This is a half double crochet beanie. There is no seam because you are going in the round. It's continuous, and I absolutely love it. And I pulled out, I don't know if this is the correct band or not, but Vanna White, Vanna's Choice. I loved her yarn back in the day, and I still do. This colorway is called Wheat, and I'm sorry, this looks kind of, but I'm almost out of it. And the hat is coming along nicely. Look at this, you guys. The stitches are just so nice and tight. This will keep someone's head very, very warm. There is no seam whatsoever. I had to mark this so I know where the back is. I love that. And this has speckles in it. So I absolutely love this. It's going to be nice and warm, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm not finished with it yet. I'm going to bring it down a little bit and make a brim. So I also made a matching scarf. Now, this is the kind of scarf that I made back in the day. I made probably hundreds of these. I always gave scarves as gifts. They were really nice gifts and very, very easy to make. I did not get this stitch from a pattern. I did not get this stitch from a tutorial. My really good friend's mom taught me how to do this stitch because back in the day, for about 8 years, I was a stay-home mom. Yes, I was. And I used to get together with her and some other ladies and kind of crochet during the day before it was time to pick up my son, who's now grown. And she taught me this really cool, quick stitch. It's double crochet. I started the scarf. Love the texture. My edges are pretty straight. I made hundreds of scarves like this. And what you do, I didn't get this from anyone, so if it is this, I learned this over 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, probably 20 years ago. I learned this. It's double crochet, and what you're doing is normally you would go through the top 2 loops. Instead of going through the top 2 loops, you're going to go underneath the entire stitch. Go underneath and just make your double crochet. Yarn over, go underneath both top loops and make your double crochet. And that's how you get that really nice texture, and this works up really, really quickly. So I'm going to make all of my scarves like that with the matching hat. If I can, I'll probably make more hats than scarves, but this is very easy. You can chain any even number. I think I chained 18 on here. Any even number. Double crochet in the second stitch from the hook, and then just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and be sure to go up under. Go up under the top 2 stitches, and that's it. And you can just crochet away, and before you know it, you will have a scarf. This is one that I already finished, but I combined it so that it will be almost like a cowl. Okay, you can double it up and then you have a nice cowl. So I'm having fun getting things prepared for that. She doesn't need them until winter, I think the fall or winter, but I will leave Doycreations link below, and you can email her and ask her more information about that, and then she can put you in touch with the person who is actually doing everything, because I'm not really sure if she has a channel or not. But I always love to give back. I always love to donate, and I always love to support. So I will be finishing up all of that stuff. So now I know you guys have seen me in these YouTube streets. Z came over and we had a day of pretty much laughing, you know, just laughing. We did some crochet, I did some knitting, and she usually can get me to step outside of the box. Technology wise, she's a guru. I can call her and ask her anything at any time. I've learned 85% of what I know about technology from her. I am taking some credit for some of it because I do look things up and go on YouTube sometimes, but yeah, she's the guru. So we're here, and the day is winding down, and she's like, let's crochet a chain scarf. And I'm all, what? I'm like, okay, what is that? So she gets out this beautiful tulip hook. I had to get one. I got it after, the day after she left. I normally don't like this type of hook with the plastic shaft right here, because sometimes the yarn gets stuck on it. It doesn't glide like this, or like my tulips, or my clovers. So I was kind of hesitant because I have a metal 10 millimeter that I've made several things with. But when I held this, I mean, this, man, it's great. Tulip, 10 millimeter, but I ordered it after, the day after. So in the meantime, I used my 10 millimeter clover hook. That's the one that I used. So she showed me what she was doing. So, and then we raided my stash. She wanted to use Caron Simply Soft. Now, another thing I said to her was, Caron Simply Soft reminds me of a blanket. I made my husband a beautiful blanket many years ago out of Caron Simply Soft. And I've only ever used it to make a blanket. I've never used it to make a scarf or a shawl. It just reminds me of a blanket. So she goes, no, no, no. So you saw her video. You saw the colors that she chose. And so I chose, because I have a lot of Caron Simply Soft in my, this is my pink basket. I like pink things. And ladybugs, they're my signature because I think they are good luck. And I put a ladybug on everything that I make, that I gift to someone or sell to someone. And I like pink things. So in here, I chose these two colors. This is a green and a gray. Okay? So I watched what she was doing, and then I just followed suit. So here is my chain link scarf, and it's nothing but chains. All you do is just chain, 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 chain. She was chaining 80, 81, so I chained, did the same thing that she did, and you just go around and around and around, and then you tie it right there to make like a decoration. And let's see if I can. Isn't that pretty? And it's just a chain. And you can use it to dress up your outfit. You can take it so that you see the knot and put it on the side, kind of fluff it up. Look at that. Now, this particular chain scarf was first done by OVW. long time ago. Here we go with a back in the day again, you know? Back in the day is good, you guys. So I will link that video below. I got a chance to meet her too, and at Stitches West in 2020, right before the world shut down. Sweet person. So she used to do this on Fresh Off the Hook, and it's super cute. So I started this. Z was like, I mean, she's one of the fastest crocheters I've ever seen, and she's modest about it. She's a fast crocheter. I was sitting right there. I saw it with my own eyes. I've seen her in action before. When she gets going, she can go. She finished hers in no time. I had like 3 of these done and she was done. But I finished mine that evening when she left. So I made this one. I made this one. And then I chose 2 more colors. I didn't realize I had so much Simply Soft. I chose 2 more colors because you hold the colors together. And then I made this one. Now what I did with this one is I made the chains longer. I think I went to 100 on here. I wanted them a little bit longer. Look how pretty that is. So look at that. Very, very cute. And I mean, you can whip this up in literally 20 minutes max and get whatever color yarn you want. I'm sure you probably saw my pictures where she had me modeling the one that she made. We had so much fun. It was incredible. So yes, I love these colors, the black and turquoise. Like right now I have on a gray top and it goes really nice with it. So this is a statement piece. I mean, definitely. And look at that. If you put this on the side, I love it. It's just really cool. So thank you, Z, for showing me how to do this, and OVW, thank you for this tutorial. And it's definitely a back in the day tutorial, so I will link that below, and you guys try it, make one. Let me know if you make one, what colors you choose, and just have fun with it. You can make several. You can make one for every outfit. How fun is that? So staying with back in the day, I told you guys that I really like using Vanna's Choice yarn. This one is my favorite by her. Whenever we go to the mountains, there is a local yarn store there, and she always has Vanna's Choice yarn. And she has the colorways that you don't see everywhere, especially now. So this, I've had this colorway for about 3 or 4 years, and I finally decided to use it. I'm not sure if I'm going to give it to the Hats for the Homeless. I might keep this and gift it, because this is just really, I really love this colorway. It's Vanna's Choice, and it's called Tapestry. Will you look at all of this turquoise and burgundy and gold and black and white? I absolutely love this colorway by Vanna's Choice. And this is a complete BagODay hat, the same one that I showed you earlier, but this one is all done. Look at this, you guys. How cool is that? I absolutely love this colorway. And when I go back, I'm definitely going to head to the yarn store and see if she has any more of this colorway. Look how beautiful. And it crocheted up so nicely. There is no seam in the back. I put this here so I know where the back is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So this colorway is called Tapestry. Okay, Vanna white. Vanna's choice. So that's all I have as far as crochet is concerned. A couple of more things. Now we've done the summer Yarny YouTube hop. Well, guess what's coming? Fall. You guys like my bell sleeves? I love this top. Old school style. I'm sorry. Fall Yarny YouTube hop is coming. I have already started my project, and if you remember, Z mentioned on one of her videos that she and I were going to do a collab. Now, I'm not going to tell you what that is. I can show you the yarn that I'm going to use for one of my projects. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to show you my project bag. Okay? You'll have to wait and see. As I get closer to fall, I'll do more teasers because it's better that way. So, you guys know I love project bags. Love them. Have to have my project in one at all times. So, for fall, now if you don't know, I am a huge NFL football fan. No, it's not because they're cute in their uniforms. I really do know the game. You ask someone that knows me, if you know, you know. Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday, Saturday college ball, yeah, that's me. So, and it has been me for many years. I'm a big fan. So, what are those on this bag? Footballs. Yes. I love it. As soon as I saw it, I had to have it. This bag is by my Yarny friend, Rel of the Dabbling Hook. Love her bags. And I had this one for, I think, a year or two now. So, my fall Yarny YouTube hop project is in here. And I will be doing a collab with Louise, but you'll just have to see what that is. That'll be fun. The next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I just watched a video, Doycreations, and it's called hashtag July Makes 2022. So I will link that video below. It's a challenge, and if you want to join in, please do. Grab those makes that have been sitting in, I call my whip city is Whipville. If you have a spot where you have stuff that you haven't worked on in forever, you need to finish that blanket. You just need a couple of more rows. You've put something in timeout. Go get it. Let's get her done. And you have all of July. Today is July 1st, I think. You have all of July to get everything done. And then at the end, I think she'll calculate up what did you get done, you know, that kind of a thing. I'm not sure if there's a giveaway at the end or what's going on. I don't know. I will link her channel below and you can get the information from there. But I'm on board because I do have some things that I have to finish. My Whipville is empty, as you saw, and you guys, thank you for the love on my last video. I have never had that happen to me where 24 hours after I post a video, it just skyrocketed in views. I've never had that happen to me. It usually takes several days for me to even get close to that number of views that episode 78 received. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I really do. So I will link her channel below, and go grab those whips that have cobwebs on them and get them done. I do have a granny square blanket that's probably 2 years old, and I just showed you in my last episode 78. I had that beautiful mandala knit triangle scarf, so I do want to finish that. So I'm going to join in on the challenge, and then everything else I make and finish in July, I'm going to keep track of it, and that will count. So join in and hashtag July makes 2022 challenge. Get her done. Okay, I am going to sign off now. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. My last little note is one of our own really could use our prayers and just a rallying around. At this community, one of the things that we are really good about is supporting each other in a time of need. Pamela's Adoring Crochet, Pamela Barton, sweetheart, love her channel, love her. I test knit for her pocket shawl. She was the very first winner of my very first giveaway a couple years ago. I am going to link a video below, and I'll let you guys watch that video, and that way you'll know what's happening, what's going on. So please just pray for her and watch the video, and you'll know. And other than that, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, be kind, and try something new. You know, if you knit and you don't crochet, if you crochet and you don't knit, if you don't stitch, you know, try something new this summer and see what happens with that. You know, you may discover something that you like, and you may have a new craft on your hands. Okay? Thank you for spending time with me. I am going to bid you adieu. Take care. I will see you next time in these YouTube streets.